Are you wondering, what is a project manager anyway? Well, by the end of this video, I'm going to share with you exactly what they do and why they are so important to the success of any project. And if you stay tuned to the end of this video, I have something really special for you that is going to help you in regards to being very successful for your projects. Hi, if you're new here, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to the best project management and career advice channel coming to you every Wednesday. Now, if you're excited as I am to answer the question, what is a project manager? Then you know what? Subscribe, like this video, and let's get to it. Project manager definition. Let's start off with a broad overview of what a project manager is, and then we'll get into specifics. Now, traditionally, a project manager is thought of as someone who's in charge of planning and executing specific tasks in order to get to the deliverable of the project. But it's also about motivating and managing people who are within the team, specifically people who don't directly report into you and have other people who they report into, and taking those individuals through the 5 stages of project management. What are project managers responsible for? Well, you know how just a moment ago I said the 5 stages of project management? Well, in essence, the project manager is in charge of the whole macro view of the project, which includes these 5 very specific stages: initiation, planning, execution, monitor and control, and closing. Within those stages are very specific items and task and planning aspects that every project manager needs to lead and guide their team through. So some of those things include scope statements, ensuring all the timelines are going to work together, the dependencies are looked at, budgets are under control, resourcing that you have enough and that your team actually is given the time to do it. There's a lot of moving pieces, and a project manager is looking at the whole overarching aspect of the project, really looking at it holistically, even looking at it strategically and ensuring that what they're doing is aligned also with the organization's objectives. So it really is about preparedness, and that is the main function of a project manager. Make sure everything is ready and prepared so that their team can be successful to execute on the scope, time, and budget. What does a project manager do? Now, I know we just talked about responsibilities, and responsibilities are slightly different than what they do. I want you to think of a project manager like a conductor of an orchestra. They have these amazing professional individuals who all have these amazing specialties, and they have to guide them together as one large group to ensure that they deliver on what they are meant to deliver. Like the conductor of an orchestra, that they can play beautifully together, and you don't have any divas in the group who are going to run away with something. But not only that, they have the audience they have to think about, particularly the conductor. So what a project manager does, not just the responsibilities, but they look at expectations, making sure that everyone on the team is very clear with what they are. They're really focused on communication. Is everyone aware of what they're supposed to be doing? They're also looking at all the other stakeholders. So stakeholders tend to be anyone who's kind of involved in the project, going from team members to those who are the end users of the deliverable, could be steering committee members. There's a lot of other aspects in here that you could be looking at from a stakeholder perspective, anyone who's really touching the project. So the project manager, aka the conductor of the orchestra, really needs to take that look overall and ensure all the needs are met. There's a big change management component that a project manager also has to take a look at. The project manager also has to be extremely organized and professional and really kind of try to guess in advance what's coming down the pike. Also, is there any risks that's coming to the surface that they should be aware of and try to mitigate? Ideally, even put some contingency plans in place. So there is traditional responsibility, but there's some over and above stuff which just really makes a difference between an okay project manager and a great project manager. So there is this big overarching aspect of a lot of the moving pieces and people that a project manager definitely has to take into consideration and must be part of their traditional tasks that we all think a project manager has to do. Remember, it's not just about the paperwork, it's about the people. Now, if you would like some more information, I actually have another video that even has some additional detail on what project managers do. Please check it out. I think you're going to really find it intriguing as to some of this other aspect that you just don't think about. Now, if you're thinking of starting a career in project management, then I have two things for you that you must check out. Underneath this YouTube video, I have two links. One is for a free webinar on project management, something I highly recommend you check out. And number two is I have an online practical project management course that teaches you how to run projects from start to finish in a practical way and gives you all the templates you need in order to be successful. So please check it out. Definitely worth your while. Now don't go away just yet, because I told you at the beginning of this video, if you wait to the end, I have something really special for you, a free download, which is this: how to ensure that your projects are successful. This is chock full of amazing tips and tricks that are going to help you in project management. And the cool thing is, it also helps just in business in general. So I highly recommend you download this from the link below. On that note, thank you so much for watching this video. I'd love to hear from you. Please put some of your comments and thoughts about this particular video, or any other suggestions you may have for future ones. Talk to you later. See you at the next video. Bye.